I definitely keep my eye on him. I keep my eye on the lightweight division in general. I definitely know all the up-and-comers, some of the young guys, young sets who I'm like, oh man, that kid's gonna be tough. Yeah, he's only 22. He's gonna get better. Or even the 45-pounders, some of the 45-pounders who are bigger. Like, yep, he's gonna jump up a weight class and he's gonna be tough as crap. So I definitely keep my eye on those guys, and of course the champ. You know, him having the belt, defending it a couple of times, and being as impressive as he has been. You know, I have my eye on him, of course.
And what do you think, looking at that fight, now that you're going to fight him, what do you think you're going to hold, Edgar? Okay. What do you think you're going to hold an advantage in a fight with him?
I think I can hold advantage in a lot of places, wherever I think, you know, I think I am as confident as any other fighter out there. You know, I'm as confident as any fighter in the UFC. I think my boxing is a little bit better than his. I haven't really showcased that in the fight yet in the octagon. I think my kickboxing is better, my Muay Thai is better, I think my wrestling is better, I think my jiu-jitsu is better. But that's just, you know, because I'm a fighter. Of course I think I'm better, you know. So I think I can, you know, if I can put it all together and perform well, like I perform every day in the gym, you know, when the lights are on, when the camera's on, when it's time to actually perform, that's when it counts. So if I can perform like I know I can when the camera's on and stuff, you know, I think I definitely hold the edge.
Do you think, you know, seeing how he's been in the first rounds with Gray Maynard, do you think that will shows a weakness in him to where you can actually capitalize on that?
I wouldn't really say weakness, but I think it definitely shows that he's kind of a bit of a slow starter. Maybe, you know, it takes him a little while to get started. Maybe he gets hit once or twice and then he wakes up and he's on fire. Wherever the case may be. If I see any weaknesses, you know, I definitely intend on taking full advantage of those.
And then you know, he's been made famous for, you know, his quickness and his speed and his dancing around and jumping in, throwing a jab, but jumping out. Can you clarify how? Do you think you'd have any problem with that?
No, I think, you know, it's like getting ready for Clay Guida, or like getting ready for Jim Miller or Mark Bocek. Everyone has something that they do. You have to get used to it. You have to prepare for it. That's just something that, you know, Frankie does, and you gotta get used to it. And you gotta prepare for it.
And how much more motivating is it for you knowing that you're gonna fight for the title in February?
It's not really like all that much extra motivating. I'm very highly self-motivated. You know, every fight, whether it was my first fight in the WC, the fight before then, where I knew if I won, I was maybe going to get a chance to go to the WC. First time being on television, first time being the main card, first time being main event, first time being, you know, whatever the case may be. I don't need those, you know, little extra motivations. I'm very highly self-motivated to be the best, to always give 100%.
And one last question, Gilbert Melendez has been, you know, talking for months about coming to the UFC. What do you think about him as a lightweight, and what kind of problem do you think he'll pose on the lightweight division?
Gil is tough as heck. Gil is tough as heck. He's a proven, you know, champion. He's a great champ. He's proven to go 5 rounds. He's go 5 rounds with him. He's skilled pretty much everywhere, you know. He doesn't have any real big holes in his game, and he fights with those freaking scrap pack boys. Man, those boys are tough. They'll fight you anywhere. They'll fight you in the back of the 7-Eleven. They'll fight you freaking anywhere. You step in their shoe, we're gonna scrap. So, you know, you gotta know if you fight any of those guys, you're in for a fight. And you gotta like that. You know, as a fan, you gotta like that.
Last question.
Can he beat Benson Henderson?
Gil Melendez?
Yeah.
Again, man, I'm as confident as any other fighter out there in the UFC. Fighters in general are pretty confident. No, I don't think anybody out there can beat me at 155. So,
thanks for talking with MMA Weekly, Benson.
No problem. Thank you.